Real Talk Barbershop 870. Let's get it. Yeah. Back with another one.
What it sound like, Spann? Everything solid?
Everything good. Check 1, 2. Yep.
Hey, this that real talk.
So let me talk real.
That type of shit that when it drop a nigga call cheese. We gon' talk sense, talk meals, making every second count for all my father lost years. Talking credit, culture, real estate.
Baby, you don't like it? You know all the lyrics?
Pretty much.
Do you? Y'all hit it. Come on.
Nah, it's on the mic.
Come on.
You really make.
Let's go.
Talking sports, music, politics.
They don't know the word. They don't know all of this.
He the ad-libber.
Enlightenment. Cause of that white and fed indictment.
Let's talk religion, race, and leadership. Slave mentality, cause all we really want is chains and whips.
All we really want is cane to flip.
Make sure that you came equipped. Shit so deep, I should bring a ship. Hey, let's talk integrity and structure.
Shout out to Danger the Mac, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, y'all subscribe, man. Y'all follow us on our YouTube channel, Real Talk Barbershop 870, all one word. Go subscribe, do that right now, man.
Hey, let's talk commodities and currency, humility.
Yeah, it's your boy Ro.
It's your boy Preach Boy Spann.
It's your boy Bebe the Motivator.
And I am JR, aka Mr. Roz, and you're tuned in to
Real Talk Barbershop 870.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. We back in the house for another one.
Yes, sir.
What y'all fellas up to, man? How everything going?
Everything I'm good, man. Happy Sunday to my brothers, man.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, man.
Man, it's a blessing to be here, man. Blessing to be seen, man.
It always
blessed to be
is.
seen, man. Man, shout out to COE Films, man. Our brother Nigel, he behind them cameras.
Shout out to
man.
Naj. What it is, Naj?
Man, shout out to Nigel Wright. Man, go like, subscribe, and go to Nigel page, too. Nigel Wright, COE Films.
You don't know none of the man information.
Don't forget to share his stuff, too, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do the same thing with
man.
Real Talk.
For sure, man.
We in the house again for another episode, man.
Special episode.
Yeah.
Special
You know what I'm
episode, man.
Yeah, we tend to drop special episodes. That's the way we tend to go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man.
Tonight, man, we finna kick it, hang with our little brother.
Little brother, man.
The youngest one of the group.
He do it all hard. I be on his ass.
The one, the rowdy one of the group.
Baby, he be mad at you,
Yeah,
man.
he stay mad
Yeah,
at
he
me.
stay mad at
I
me.
love him. He love me, though. That's why he made me mad
And
at me.
I call afterwards, make sure he all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no secret.
Jane the fixer.
Damn right. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call to make sure any of us all right.
Yeah, for
You know
sure,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
He know I love him, though.
Yes, sir. But it's always good. Yeah, he our rowdy one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He make the show.
Yeah, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? Outstanding young
He
brother.
gonna be himself.
He gonna definitely be himself and he's supposed to be
Yeah.
himself.
The juice.
Yeah, very
Yes, sir.
He got
athletic.
that juice.
Yes, sir. Fly
Very
guy.
athletic, very in tune with the community. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes,
He
sir.
coach.
Coach.
Been coaching
Love
for
the
3
kids,
years.
man.
Don't-
He love the
Man, he love the kids, man. You may well give him that program now because he run that thing.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That's
I been
his.
gave it to him.
That's
I
his.
don't
Yeah,
fuck
that's
with
his.
it.
That's his program now, man.
I played softball with him. BB, you was on the softball team
Oh,
one
yeah,
year
best,
with him.
best pitch on the best pitch in the league.
Come on.
When
man.
you
Jang
played?
Lane, Jang Lane.
When
Best
you
pitch in
played
the league.
anything?
He played the
Man,
first
why
year,
was the
man.
best, was our best pitcher on
When?
the team? One of the best pitchers on the team.
Yeah, he was the best pitcher at that time.
What?
At that
Baseball?
time.
Now softball.
At that
No, we
time-
played baseball too. Yeah.
Softball, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we talking about
what you
softball.
had? What was your go-to pitch?
Oh, that,
If you was the best
I
pitcher.
did that-
Jangle Lane?
The Jangle Lane. I did the Jangle Lane pitch.
But you got to tell me, explain it to the Jangle Lane.
Did you see,
I mean, was you spinning your arm a certain way or
see
throwing
life?
it up?
Did you see life?
I can't remember Jangle. I can't remember it.
You don't
And there
know?
may be a whole lot of people that can't remember it either. So tell me.
Just
about
don't remember Jangle Lane. I ain't no Jangle Lane. First of all, I want to let you know that.
it. Was you twisting the ball or something?
I said the Jangle Lane pitch.
Was you twisting the ball? Did you hide it or something?
No, I Jangle Lane the pitch. Whatever the pitch was, Jangle Lane, I used the same.
Well, I know it's a lot of people out there probably don't know what the Jangle Lane
Well,
pitch
go
is,
watch
just like me.
Go watch life then.
So I'm gonna leave it alone 'cause since he don't
You
want to
remember
answer.
when Jangle Lane pitch that can't get right?
It's famous.
Okay.
pitch.
You remember when
So
Jangle
I'm
Lane-
gonna watch live tonight. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well,
and then I'm gonna
Jangle
call
Lane
you and be like, man, okay.
Okay.
So you got the
Yeah,
Jangle
my
Lane
favorite
pitch.
move.
Was you striking people out with it?
Man, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, couldn't hardly hit it.
Oh, shout out to the Jangle Lane pitch then.
Yes, sir,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Now, get,
but
let's
we gonna get off you
Okay.
because the Jangle Lane pitch
just
is
make
done.
sure the Jangle Lane pitch. I mean the pitch with the ball. Not the jangle ain't pitch.
What the fuck?
Just leave that alone. You know what, man? We gonna.
You know Jay, you know JR. He started asking the question. I don't know which way he trying to ask.
I ain't asking no other way. Don't put it on me.
Yeah, all right, go ahead.
God damn,
He trying to
motivator.
I
I don't know nothing about nothing, man. I'm trying to explain to the people.
Yeah. Oh man, now let's get back.
Let's get back to the situation, man. We back with our partner, man. We got sidetracked for a minute, but But anyway, he's a special guy. He our youngest brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A major part of the show.
He an entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
With
Definitely.
Jacob's Lawn Service.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? He's DJ Rodeo.
Yeah, DJ
Yeah,
Rodeo.
he DJ.
You know what I'm saying? And they might sometimes he call itself the Incredible Roll. Is that what it is?
Impeccable roll, man.
Impeccable roll.
Impeccable roll, man.
Impeccable.
Like that. Straight
Yes,
like
sir.
man. He holla, brother.
Preach keep him fly on his hair.
that. He
Yeah.
do that. He do that.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's
Impeccable roll.
Impeccable roll. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado,
Without further ado,
what I say?
we bringing to you
The impeccable one.
DJ,
The DJ one.
Yeah.
the yard,
The yard man.
Oh, look at him. Keep going.
Fly guy.
Come on,
Oh, yeah,
keep
he's so
going.
fly.
Keep going.
the
Rowdy one.
Come on, keep going.
love the youth,
Love the youth.
Come on, keep going.
basketball coach,
Community guy.
The community
Come
fella.
on. Come on, the athlete.
good father,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, great father gonna throw that out there.
Good baseball coach.
Good baseball coach.
Yeah.
love his mama, and
Love
his
it.
sibling.
Yeah.
One of many.
Man, who we talking about, man? Come on.
Man, we talking about DJ Rodeo, none other than impeccable.
Man,
Roll.
impeccable roll.
big
man.
rodeo in the house. You
Big,
do.
not the little rodeo.
Jonathan Jacobs is in the house, y'all.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, bro?
Man, what's happening, big brothers, man? You know what I'm saying? Big brothers.
How you
Yes,
feeling,
sir.
man?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. You know, it's a blessing to
Yeah.
be here. You know what I'm saying? With y'all. You know what I'm saying?
It's your turn.
As I tell y'all all the time, hey, I'm thankful.
Yes, sir.
Already.
I'm thankful to have good brothers like y'all, man. Y'all some good guys, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was blessed to become a part of the family.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? So, hey, it's super dope, man. You know, God has given us this day to be here again, man. And to have another great show
Yes, sir.
with
Yes,
each
sir.
other. RTV, baby.
Boy, you sounded like a little preacher right there.
Hey,
Didn't he
hey,
say
you know what? hey, you know what? Before I get into it, man, before my granddad died,
Mm-hmm.
like he used to tell me, he used to point at me. You know what I'm saying? That's after he had his stroke. He used to point at me like, he couldn't talk, so he'll point at me, and that basically means, "Come here, nigga, come here, son." You know what I'm saying? So I go up there, and he had already he put me up there at the front, and then he'll want me to talk, just say something, and I say something or whatever. But before he had his stroke, he used to tell me, "Man, you gonna be the one. You gonna be the one."
Yeah.
Man, I ain't the one yet. I ain't ready, God. So I guess when I'm ready, you'll let me know. But anyway,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you just said that to tell us that you got some of it in you.
I got it in me, man. I think so. I don't know.
Oh, your mama, grandmama,
My grandma,
preacher.
man,
Yeah.
my granny is a preacher.
Yeah, sure is.
Laureen Walker, I love
grandma's
her
a
to
preacher.
death.
Yo, mama, I love mama too.
I
Grandma,
love her, man.
Wow.
She is incredible.
she's so sweet.
super sweet. It's my baby. That's my baby.
She's so sweet.
Yeah, before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to my kiddos. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Jalea, Kaya,
sure.
Jai, Lil Jonathan. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to
Y'all,
all
Shout
y'all.
out to the
y'all
children.
Shout out
very
to the-
special
to
to,
the
Daddy,
Jacobs.
and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? With all my heart.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, brothers, what's cracking, man? What's up, man?
Man,
I'm here. I'm here, man.
It's your time. So it's your show. You got to start it off. Take us
Hey,
there.
man,
You know
it's my time
what I'm
to shine.
saying? It's your
You know what I'm
bio.
saying?
Man,
Introduce yourself to the world.
Well, you know,
Go back
who
to
is
go back to
Jonathan
J Roll, the baby J Roll.
No, we're gonna go back to Jonathan.
Jonathan, who is Jonathan?
Jonathan Jacobs,
There we
man.
go.
Jonathan
Yeah.
Jacobs, that's me, man. That's me. You know, I grew up. My mom met my dad. Let's go back that way. You know what I'm saying? My mom met my dad after my older siblings' dad had passed. My mom got with my dad, and they ended up having me. My older siblings was Sammy and Shannon. Their dad passed, and my mom got with my dad or whatever. And they had me, you know what I'm saying? So we ended up moving to Lee Circle. I was born in Osceola. Moved to Lee Circle, you know what I'm saying? That's the first spot I stayed in Blavel. And shit, there you go. And then ended up having my little sister. And around that time, other siblings was moving in. My Cherie and Lil Joe, my dad got custody of them from their mom, and they moved in with us. And we already had the twins, which are my dad's oldest kids, my twin brothers, Jason and Jeffrey.
All y'all in the same house?
Man, at one point we were all in the same house, and they called us the Brady Bunch.
How many was that in the same house?
That's 8.
8 of y'all in the house.
It's 8, man, and man, you really couldn't tell. Like a lot of times, man, my mom used to say, man, we was poor. We was poor, but I never felt that. Like, I never felt like we was poor because, like, I guess the circumstance we were living in, I was just used to. You know what I'm saying? And I always had, like, my dad, man, rest in peace of my pops. He worked. He worked.
Rest in peace,
man. He worked his butt off, man, to always provide for his family. So that's all I know is to provide. You know what I'm saying? I go out there and get it. That's why I do so much stuff because, you know, I got to provide. So, like, with all them kids that my daddy had, like, I never felt like I didn't have or I went without. You know what I'm saying? Eating certain things, like, all the time, like, that's just what I thought what was the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing a roach every now and then, that was the norm. You know what I'm saying? That one, shit, stomp that motherfucker out if you see him. Mm-hmm. But, grew up, the house was packed, you know. You know what I'm saying? Kind of had sibling rivalry sometimes. You know, with that many kids, you know, it's going to be like, shit.
Yeah, you scrap.
Man, you know, every now and then, you know, one of the siblings used to try me. You know, they'll try to try me.
Who tried you? I'm
interested to know that. I was the little one, but they used to fuck with me.
If my classmate try you, Sammy, did Sammy ever try you?
You know what? My brother, man, that's probably was one of the ones that didn't.
I can see that.
My brother was laid back. He was laid back. He was getting into all this other shit. So he really didn't fuck with me. But it was probably the girls. The girls. Like Cherie and Shannon and all them, you know what I'm saying? They used to fuck with me. I grew up, man, I had a stuttering problem, if y'all don't know. You know, you probably wouldn't believe it now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I used to stutter, man. I used to stutter very badly. I used to stutter to the point where I used to have to stomp my feet to get my words out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, look, so back then, you can take that back when I used to get bullied at a young age, man. That's bullying. Hey, ain't that the sign of bullying?
I mean, if they was talking about you.
They used to get on my ass, man. Get on my ass so much, I probably cried all the time.
What they used to say?
That's why you can't talk. That's why you can't talk. You know what I'm saying? Smack me in the back of one of the twins, probably smack me in the back of the head. Get it out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I grew up, man. I used to stutter, man. So, but look at God, man. He brought me away from it, man. I talk fluently, you know. So, growing up, like I said, it was cool, man. Like, had no signs of hardship. You know what I'm saying? My daddy went out there and got it, brought it to the crib. You know, and shit, we was good, as far as I know. Other than that, for real. Straight.
Well, I just learned something about you.
What you learned?
That you really ain't from Blava. You really from Osceola, man. So we're gonna say that Roe
is a Seminole.
He is not no Chickasaw,
man. This man is a Seminole.
He's a Seminole. That man is from Osceola.
I got a lot of family in Osceola. So shout out to Osceola.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Osceola.
Shout out to your hometown.
Shout out to your hometown.
I was born in Osceola. Shout out to my folks in Osceola.
Seminoles.
I love y'all.
Osceola Road.
He been representing the wrong Indian all this time.
Hell no,
he ain't from the Chickasaw, man.
Chickasaw, man.
All right.
Chickasaw. But so as growing up, man, going to school, you know, probably used to get in trouble a little bit, you know, try to be the class clown sometimes. But I was very sneaky. Yeah. Very sneaky, man. Very sneaky. You know what I'm saying? So, but shit, I got through that shit because, like, shit, some you know, back then you used to get your report card, right? And you have a conduct grade. Shit, they'll almost fail you because of your conduct. They got all my conducts and she was F's. Unsatisfied.
Used.
Nigga, that's all I had down my report card. Man, I seen one of my old report cards at my mama's house. I said, God damn, mama, what the hell did y'all want to show me shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I got
you
all
blame it on
U's and N's and
You immediately
D's
blame
and
it
shit.
on
I'm
them.
like, damn. I don't know how I made it through elementary.
You got a whooping.
Well, I got my ass tore up every now and
I
then,
know Joe
man.
told you that.
Man, you know what? Daddy didn't whoop me all the time, man. My pops didn't whoop me all the time.
Miss Gwen
It was my mama gonna whoop my ass.
I couldn't
ain't
believe
get-
that, man.
I believe it or not, I didn't get too many ass whooping because I was the baby boy. My daddy probably spoiled me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't whoop my ass like that. But shit, I probably needed them ass whooping back then, B. Shit, because they unsatisfactory in everything.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that was all in elementary, man. Junior high, I guess I got a little better. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Gonna speed this thing up a little bit, man. But I'm gonna take y'all to just going to high school, man. We're gonna jump into high school, man. Play a
Let's
little.
talk about them high school
You
years.
skipped
Man, I talked about elementary. Elementary one, nothing. Man. I was just studying trying to find myself.
So did you
know
go
what
to
I'm
school on the elementary on the east side?
Or West Side.
saying? East side, baby.
Old Soul.
East.
You went East Junior High?
East Junior High, man.
You
Home
from
of
the
the
east side?
Braves. Home of the Braves.
Shout out to the east side.
Full time?
Full time.
Y'all
Home
had
of the
my
Braves.
east side.
So we
Yeah.
don't found out a couple things.
What? What's
We
that?
done found out that you really from Osceola.
I'm not
you
from
say you
Osceola,
from Blythe.
I'm from Blythe. I was
And
born
we
out
also
south.
found out that you really from the east side. If
And
you
you
was
cla-
from
and you-
Blythe,
and you
but
claim
you
the west
say you
side.
west side.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
trying to figure
man, look.
Now I'm trying to figure this
Boy,
shit
this
out now.
real-
This-
Now,
this
this
motivated.
real talk now.
So he was talking about he was from the west side?
He claiming
Check this
Hearn
out.
Street and all that.
Check this
Oh,
out.
okay.
Check this
He
out.
forget it card before.
Check
Ain't
this
Hearn
out.
on the, yeah, Hearn is on the west
Yes,
side.
on
Check
the
this
west.
out.
Straight west.
Every time we played in the Hill Hood games, what side I play with?
West.
West.
The East, nigga.
Oh,
We
yeah.
whooped y'all ass. Don't play.
Oh,
me.
now you don't know. Man, I don't
Shay,
know
what side
you
I play with?
You play with us.
I play with the East. Nigga, I went to
on.
East.
I don't know what side you on, man.
But,
Man,
but
I
I'm
was
saying,
confused with this ain't
but
man.
hold on, you playing on east, but you claim the west.
Yeah.
Did you go to
Did
did you go to Fairview?
I went to Fairview.
Franklin.
I went to Franklin.
You got a little Robinson in you?
Nah, I ain't go to Robert.
A little Central in you?
I ain't got nothing.
I'm just asking questions. here.
He's brave all the way.
East Braves, baby.
gonna give you that- we gonna give you that
Look,
deal.
I'm straight from the East, man. Straight from the East, man. You know, back in them days, that's when everybody came to Rudder Road to come hang out at my crib.
No
My
doubt about
family, my mom and them were gone. They outside jumping on the trampoline and shit.
no doubt.
Shit, Wall Street the older Wall Street niggas used to come through that. Man, the East Side used to come to my crib.
No doubt. I've been
You know what I'm
over
saying?
there
Back in the
many
days,
times.
man. Hell yeah. Shit, I had a lot of partners on the East.
Yeah.
But like when I talk about the West, man, that's when shit I got into my shit on the West Side, on Hearn Street with my cousins. We ain't got there yet. We're gonna talk about high school. I'm gonna go to high school real quick. I'm gonna zoom through this motherfucker. So high school, I played a little ball. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to that, we whooped West ass, man, basketball and shit. But
That
anyway,
was my era.
y'all beat us. They beat us in football. They beat us in football 6-0.
What's that motivator?
That was my era. I don't care.
You won there?
No, my year, y'all would have a chance.
Oh yeah.
Slow down, B.
Shit, we sure had a chance in that Hill in the Hood game.
Slow
When I
down,
whooped your
motivator.
ass.
Oh man, I'm 10 packs of chicken in then. 50, 60 pound heavy.
But high school, man. I got through high school, you know. Was an athlete, man. I played football, basketball, baseball, you know what I'm saying, ran track, did all that. Kind of like you, Shad. You know, I wasn't the starting quarterback.
Well,
and
you
stuff
ain't like me
that.
then.
Hey, look.
He did say kinda.
I said,
He did say kinda.
I was saying that
Either you
because
is or you ain't.
hey, look, I was saying that because I played multiple sports.
I got you.
I played
got
multiple sports.
I
and
got
you know what I'm saying? I was good in all of them. I was good
Yeah,
in all.
nah,
of them.
you know I'm messing with you.
But you know one thing about that era, man, is that shit. Man, I didn't give enough to sports, man. I
Yeah.
kind of just played off just raw talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had got to the point, man, kids, do not do this shit. If y'all doing this shit right now, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Athletes or whatever. So like before the games and shit, man, we used to get high as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At one point we was drinking a 40 before the game. A goddamn 40.
Yes,
4
I ain't
ounce
drink no
and going to
beer.
play basketball. We on man. I ain't gonna say my partner name, man. But before the game went and got fucked up, drunk a couple 40s, went to the gym. Man, my partner over there, man, the band playing. He going crazy like he got drumsticks. But he ain't got no drums. He just going crazy. And Mr. Who was our principal back then? Was it Coleman?
Well, fella, we
Yeah,
a little
Miss Coleman.
bit-
Mr. Coleman.
Yeah.
Mr. Coleman
His
seen him,
In
man.
high school, gotcha.
Yeah, Mr. Coleman seen him, man. He snatched him up like, hey, come here. Man, went over there. He smelled. He's like, you been drinking? I'm like, no, boy. Me and my partner laughing like, man, you bullshit. You acting a damn fool, man. He like, I'm gonna tell coach on you and shit. He ain't end up telling coach, but cuz didn't play that much anyway, so it wasn't shit. But man, we used to get lit. So if you doing that shit, man, stop all that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, doing that, we ain't do shit. We ain't go to no state, none of that shit. But we had an opportunity to be pretty good, but we just didn't take it serious enough. You know what I'm saying? You know how a lot of kids nowadays, like my son, I train my son. I take him to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Just say if my dad wasn't working as much back then, and he could have put a little bit more effort into that, into me, you know what I'm saying? Like, being on my ass, like, make sure you doing this and all that, I'd probably be a whole different person because I didn't have it myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have it myself. So that's why I kind of stay on my son right now, you know what I'm saying? Which is, he's a straight A student.
Shout out to
Top
him.
of his class, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
outstanding,
And
man.
I stay on him, man. I stay on him, make sure that he giving his all and doing his best, you know what I'm saying, all the time.
That's your oldest boy, right?
Yeah, that's my oldest boy. That Big Job, man. Big Job. Shout out to Big Job, man.
Big job, man.
Keep being great,
Smart,
son.
super smart.
Keep being great, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, what up, world? It's your boy, Preacher Boy, man. I had to pause a second and let you know that this episode of Real Talk Barbershop 870 is sponsored by no other than Impeccable Cuts. Listen, you heard me right, Impeccable Cuts. If you got a big day coming up and you need to look and feel your best, be sure to book with Impeccable Cuts and jump in that hot seat, man. Treat yourself by booking your next chop, your hot towel experience, or even your relaxing facial at bookthecut.co/preachboy. That's bookthecut.co/preachboy. All the information, the address, and the phone number on the screen, man. Listen, if you need to look your best, do your job and book, and I'll do the rest. Get impeccable.
So, high school, man, graduated 03. Big shouts out to 03, you know what I'm saying? 20 year coming up, man. 20 years. 20 years, y'all.
20 years.
Wow.
20 years, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So 20 years coming up. Got out of high school. And this probably when my life started changing, you know what I'm saying? Probably took a little turn, man, you know. Went to college. And I think we talked about this before. Like going to college and not knowing what you want to go to college for. Like, I think we just kind of, like, college was kind of just put on everybody. Like, this is what you want to do. Like, go to college, go to college, go to college. Mm-hmm. And before me, you know, I don't remember too many people that went to college, like, in my family. Like, you know what I'm saying, that was going to college, whatever. So I went, or whatever. I went, and shit, basically, nigga just went to party. Mm-hmm. Kick it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just to get out of Blythe, man. Just to get out of Blythe, man. Go to college. One putting no effort into doing any work, you know what I'm saying? Kind of just being there, you know what I'm saying?
Where'd you go?
I went to A-State, man.
A-State.
I went to A-State, man. I went to
That's what's
A-State. Basically just went and got some goddamn debt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Got some goddamn debt because I ain't put no focus on. I went with a few of my partners in school. You know what I'm saying? We all went to A-State. And shit, we just was kicking it and shit. So that next semester we come back. We come back from you know, like Christmas break and shit like that. New Year's. New Year's and Christmas break, we come back and shit.
Back to A-State.
We come back to A-State, I believe, and having a party. A couple of my partners come down, you know what I'm saying? And shit, we ended up getting it, like, they was fucking with my partners all day, you know what I'm saying? All day, fucking with my partners, man. And we ended up getting into, like, a little altercation, you know what I'm saying? So after that, calmed it down. Ended up going back to the room, you know what I'm saying? And shit, for some reason, man, I had started carrying a pistol. You know what I'm saying? I had started carrying a pistol, man. My pop's pistol, I took his pistol, man. Took it down to the college. I don't know why I started carrying it, because I ain't had no enemies or nothing.
So you
shit
ain't
like
had
that.
no beef or nothing.
I ain't had no beef or nothing like that. I'm always been a cool ass nigga. Mm-hmm. Ended up carrying the pistol, man. Took the pistol back to college. So that night, you know what I'm saying, we ended up leaving, and the guys come back out and fuck with my partner again and shit. And I ended up grabbing a pistol, you know what I'm saying, showing the pistol and shit. And we end up getting to an altercation and shit like that. So after the altercation, you know what I'm saying, I ended up going to jail, you know what I'm saying, for the pistol. And ended up getting expelled from school. Expelled from school. They told me I can't go back to campus. Could never go back on H-State campus for the rest of my life. That's what they
So
told
was
me.
that your first year there?
That was my first year there. My first year straight out of high school, going to H-State with not knowing what the hell I wanted to do, who I wanted to be in life. I was just going, you know what I'm saying? Like, fresh out of Blythe, I kind of took that same mentality with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm just finna do this shit. And got him, that's my first stint of I really got in some trouble. You know what I'm saying? So they end up throwing a pistol charge out, but H-State still banned me off their campus. Like, I couldn't never go back. So that's when I came home. And that's when I started getting introduced to the streets, man, a little bit.
Could you have went to another college, another school?
Man, I think I realized, like, fuck school. You know what I'm saying?
At
It
that
wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Because school ain't for everybody. True. You know what I'm saying? Because I never really put a lot of effort into school anyway. Because I played ball, and I play sports. You pretty good. You can get anybody to do pretty much anything. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you pretty much cheated through that shit. But yeah, so I ain't really looking to doing school anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I came back here, and that's when I linked up with my niggas, man. Hearn Street, my partners. So when y'all talk about I'm on the east side and shit, but I was already fucking with my niggas on the west, because like my cousin them, they stayed on Hearn. You know what I'm saying? So I used to go back and forth.
So it's true to say you went to east, but you really had the heart on the west side.
Really had a heart on the west side, I guess, man. Look at this nigga.
He just mixed up.
He just put some shit in there.
He just mixed up.
But,
He don't even know if that sounds good.
man, look.
You agree with it.
No, man.
Go on, give it to us though.
But yeah, man, my cousin them, man, they stayed on the west, man. They stayed on the west. And shit, every chance I get, I was going to the west side, man. You know what I'm saying? Even after school, you know what I'm saying? We on the at the high school, shit. I'm walking down the street to Hearn, you know what I'm saying? So that's where it all started at. You know what I'm saying? So after that, man, after coming back from school, I think I kind of got introduced to, you know what I'm saying, different shakes of life, like different things in life, like what's coming with the streets, drugs, you know what I'm saying, and shit, just what goes on with being out there.
What started that? What started that transition?
Just being around certain people, man. You know what I'm saying? This what my people did. You know what I'm saying? This is what my partners did. So they was doing this and shit. I was out there. I was right there with them. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of got into. I kind of got into music then. You know what I'm saying? That's when I kind of found my love for music.
So when you was talking about the drug aspect, was you talking about selling drugs or using drugs? What is it?
Both. I
Okay.
started when I came back from school. I started selling. Started selling a little weed.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Then we smoked weed and shit like that. But taking pills. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't serious. Wasn't nothing serious but the weed. Like, we just smoked all the time. I had already been smoking since high school, so it wasn't nothing that I couldn't manage. But I got into a little music. You know what I'm saying? And my partners, man, it was called Hearn Street. And my cousin Gilt, he wanted a Guilty. Big shout out to Gilt, man. Big shout out to you, man. I'm going to tell the story right, cuz. I'm going to tell it right for you, man. Gilt, man, he was the first one, man, to go ahead and drop one. You know what I'm saying? For the squad, man. Go and drop a song, man. He did it. You know what I'm saying? He was the first. It wasn't nobody else but him. He was out here first, man. I think my cousin, he had a kind of a hard life, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had a hard life. I remember when he got stabbed. We was little niggas, man. He got stabbed, man. I remember going on the Hearn and seeing all those polices, man. And it was crazy. Man. It's crazy, man. The guy snapped out and stabbed him, my auntie. You know what I'm saying? Man, that nigga snapped out. Hell yeah. And Gil was stabbed up pretty bad. But, like, after that, he kind of, like, snapped a little bit. But, man, that nigga is one of the most talented people I done ever been around. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah, so in the aspect of music, he really he really one of the ones that got me into like wanting to do it. Because just seeing him do it, you know what I'm saying? So we hanging, man. We deep. Hearn Street deep, man. Like Bebe told the story before when Temple was on the show, man, how he stopped the thing at the top
They were
spot.
deep.
You was out there too?
Nah, I wasn't there.
Nah, really,
I wasn't there.
They were deep though.
See, like one thing about me, I play sports. So while they skipping sometimes, I'm gonna take my ass to practice. You know what I'm saying? While they out, shit, I gotta go home. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in school, it was different. When I got out, that's when I had, you know what I'm saying?
Free reign.
We had free reign, man. So, hell yeah, man, we was deep all the time, man, all the time. I don't think it has ever been any younger group of youngins coming up to ever put shit down like Hearn Street did.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, man, we gotta look at
Shout out. Tell us on these people from Hearn.
Man, you got guilty, you got success. That's Chester. Everybody know
for
Chester.
sure. Yeah.
You got Alpha. You got the Brain.
What's their name, man?
James.
I don't know none of these
Man,
guys.
Alpha
They
is
got them cold now.
I mean, I get it.
man. We ain't got names like Cop Killer and shit. I think that was
But, I
before
mean,
our
but-
time.
I guess give them
that's-
AKA.
Darren Cross, aka Alpha. You got Timothy
Okay,
Graves,
okay, I know
aka the Brain. You got ZDT. You know what I'm saying? That nigga named Zach.
Okay.
We got who else we had? You got German. He ain't
said
gonna like
Burner?
that. Burner. German Mathis. His name was
Yeah.
J
Yeah, I know
Love back
German.
then.
Yeah.
You
Jay
got,
Show.
What's up?
you got Big Temp.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Temp.
You got one of the most coldest niggas ever. We call him the Great now. Envy.
Envy.
Shout out to him.
Envy. It's
Hey man, shout out to all them cats. He
Yes,
just,
sir.
he just
Man.
shout
All
his
of them,
name,
sir.
man.
Hey, if I miss you, big shout out to Lil Dude, man. Dramatic. Man, shit, man. You talk about little niggas putting down some tracks, man. And then if you grab any Hearn Street album right now, y'all can pop that hoe in, y'all be like, damn. This shit
going.
bumping like a motherfucker to this day.
Okay.
To this
Yeah.
day, man. To this day, man. Niggas,
The music's still relevant.
it's still bumping, man. It's still relevant, man. Super incredible, man. Them niggas used to put it down, man. For real, for real. And we used to go to this nigga club. The nigga wouldn't even let us in, man.
Yeah.
Talk about it, B. Talk
They're
about
too
it.
young,
Talk
wanna
about
be.
it. You not letting us
You
in.
know, I'm gonna talk about it. Y'all get on that gin or whatever y'all be
That
drinking
Burnetts.
and tear something up.
Y'all was drinking
Burnett.
Burnett?
Burnett.
But no,
Probably about
yeah.
$7
No, man.
Y'all
a
was
fifth.
drinking Burnett?
Man, we'll take a fifth. We'll drink. We'll take a 40 of OE and a fifth of Burnett's gin. We'll drink the 40 down to about halfway.
They got it to a sign.
Look, got signs
Hell
now.
yeah, and then look,
Burnett.
we gonna pour a fifth of Burnett's gin in that
Burnett.
OE bottle.
You gonna do what now?
Pour that fifth of Burnett's gin in that OE bottle. We called it Banoe.
But no way.
Y'all done
Banoe,
gave it
man.
a name and
Banoe,
everything.
man.
Banoe.
I used to be
So,
fucked up.
Banoe.
so 40 ounce Burnett. What
40 ounce of OE.
OE.
Old English.
40 ounce
Yeah,
of
But it was a
OE.
Barnett. But it's a 40
OE.
ounce
Yeah, malt liquor.
of Barnett.
No.
Y'all putting Barnett's in there, right?
Yeah,
That's liquor.
Burnett's
They put a-
is the gin.
They put a filth.
So y'all pouring gin in a 40 ounce bottle with beer in there.
Yeah, pouring gin and beer.
So it was a
Because
40
Banoe.
ounce of Burnett's gin.
It's a Manoe.
It's called
They'll
Banoe.
pour alcohol and beer.
Yeah, they call it a Manoe.
A 40 ounce of beer
Yeah.
with gin. So
Called
y'all
Banoe.
just had a 40 ounce of
And
Burnett's.
Banoe.
Call it
Banoe.
Banoe, man.
Banoe.
Call it Banoe. So
And y'all didn't mix it with nothing.
Y'all just
hell
drinking
no.
it. Yeah, I wouldn't let y'all in the club neither.
Let them in on that. Let them in on that.
I wouldn't let you in the club with that neither.
Hey, but look, it's one nigga here letter in the club. That's from the hood too.
The band, man.
Who is that?
Duty.
No, I'm talking about the nigga, the young nigga you gonna let in the club. That's from the hood.
I'm going to let in.
Yeah.
Who I let in?
Come on, nigga.
Oh, y'all let Moan in. But Moan wasn't drunk. I let Moan in there. And Moan was
big,
spin
man.
Moan was spin a band up in there.
Hey, big shouts out to Mo.
Shout out
to Mo.
Mo B, man.
Yeah,
Mo
cool.
B. He home too, man. Forever. Yeah, man, but hey, my nigga Duty will let us in that motherfucker though. Duty gonna let us in,
Sure
man.
Shout
will.
out to Doodle.
Hey, and we did get to
out
fight
to
in there
Duty,
before
man.
too.
Yeah.
So did.
I can imagine y'all fought a
We
lot
got to fight in there,
with
man.
Barnett's and beer.
I probably
Badoy.
So look, how long did that group, that the Hearn Street that you just named off, how long did that How long was y'all just popping before
Man.
y'all split up or whatever?
Man, we were popping for a long time, bro. Like, I think them niggas, like Gil started rapping. He probably was in, like, junior high. You know what I'm saying? So he met up with Chris and Envy. Like, Envy used to want to get them niggas over. Envy told me this story, man. He was like, man, I wanted to get them niggas over there to my studio, but I come over to my pop's house, and they in there with Chris already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a couple of them went to Chris, but like when they hooked up with Envy, I think that was like probably the end of junior high, going into high school.
Yeah.
Something like that. And we didn't break off, man. We didn't break off for a while, man.
That's what's
Shit,
up.
it was after high school, on to being grown, because we was out here doing stupid shit. I'm going to jail every other weekend for doing dumbass shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, stupid, man. So it went on for a long time, man. And then shit, one day, the group split up, man. Split up. You got one side, you got A1, and you got Hearn Street. So that's how
So A1 and Hearn Street was all one group.
it was all one.
Okay.
All one. A1 and Hearn Street was it wasn't no A, it was Hearn Street.
Yeah.
It was Hearn Street. You gotta think about who A1 is. Temple,
Yeah.
Chris, Envy, and Bilbo. You know what I'm saying? We all family.
Yeah, all
We all
hung together.
family. So all this shit come from Hearn Street, man. Like, for real. Kristen said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. We was all one.
But the split really, it was no bad split though, right? It just was people moving or
Man, you know, sometimes you gotta move on.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think at that time we probably felt some type of way, you know what I'm saying, back then, but as you get older, man, you just like motherfuckers outgrow each other, and then it's a better situation.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got people actually putting money behind you now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, A1 was consist of, you know, niggas behind him was Duty and Mikey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, they got the bands and shit. Hey, they putting the money behind them, making it work. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Them niggas
Yeah.
still my niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So that's how it went.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We did the music for a minute, popped off. You know what I'm saying? So after that, transition. I think we kind of chilled out on the music or whatever. I did. Got a job and shit. Out here still venturing in the streets, man. Still venturing out in the streets. Selling here, you know, selling drugs here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Doing my thing. And then another opportunity popped up.
Well, Ro, before you tell us about the opportunity, let's pause and pay a little few bills to these sponsors. Yo, this your boy Bebe, the Motivator. And this episode of Real Talk Barbershop 870 is sponsored by Gillespie Insurance Group, where we make your personal lines and your commercial lines come together to decrease your risk. Look, I'm at a new location, 801 West Moultrie in the magnificent city of Blytheville, Arkansas. Here's my number, 870-623-4742. I repeat, 870-623-4742. If you're not with GIG, see ya, and I wouldn't want to be. Yeah.
And we back up in this thing with your boy Ro. Let's get it, bro.
Big road, man. All right, man. Man, before we go too far, speaking on Hearn Street, man, I wanna give my condolences, man, to one of my man. This nigga was my best friend, man. Like really, Roosevelt, man. Roosevelt Jackson, aka KO.
KO.
All right.
My God, man. It wasn't nothing that me and Roosevelt didn't do together in Hearn Street. You know what I'm saying? I think at one point I was dating a sister.
out, cuz.
In high school, I was dating a sister. He was dating a little sister, man. That was my partner, man.
Shout out
and
to
when he passed, man, boy, that shit killed us, man. Killed the Hearn, man. Killed all the niggas, man. We really felt that, like, man, to lose like one of your best friends at that age, man, is
Tough.
you really don't realize, like, nigga, like, you could die, like, you gonna die until, like, that something like that happened, of that extent. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like,
that close.
to that close, man. Like, it was super close, man. I remember just bawling, crying, man. Like, couldn't believe it, man. Couldn't believe it. And shit. Man, before I get too far, hell, we had another death, you know what I'm saying, that happened like years later, you know what I'm saying? But that nigga was dear to us too, man. Timothy Hooper, man.
Man, shout out to Timothy.
Uh,
man.
Shout out to Tim Hoop, man.
Man,
It's,
I remember, man, that night we was there all at the Entertainer. I don't know if y'all heard about how he died. But Roosevelt was murdered. You know what I'm saying? And Tim, like that night we was kicking it at the club. And I remember we had a song that we had just dropped, me, Chester, and C. Neal. It's called Energizer Bunny. And Tim, me and Tim was in the club in the ET, and they had played it for the first time. That nigga was so happy for us because he was in the studio when we made the song. You know what I'm saying? And to leave the club that night, seeing him, going to the crib and getting a call that morning from Chester like they killed Tim. I'm like, what? I just was with Tim. You know what I'm saying? And man, that shit killed me, man. I went to my dad's house, man. I was like, man, I think I just fell in his arms, man. Because, like, lose Roosevelt, that was so dear to me.
Mm-hmm.
Then lose Tim right after that. Like I felt like all my partners was dying. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had a lot of partners. They just was like, damn, the hell? You know what I'm saying? So, man, rest in peace, Tim, man. Nigga, you still miss. We love you. Still, man. Roosevelt too, man. So, but like I was saying, man, I'm gonna transition. You know what I'm saying? Another opportunity came up in the music scene. You know what I'm saying? See, Neil had linked up with a guy named Rob Davis. Yeah, California Rob is what they call him.
Shout out to Rob.
California.
You know what I'm saying? Had linked up with him, and they had started this label called iWay. You know what I'm saying? They started a label called iWay, you know. And at this time, I wasn't on the label or anything. I was just, you know what I'm saying, being there for my partner. He got a label. He's finna do his solo album. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his solo album.
Who is this?
That's C. Neal.
C. Neal.
He doing his solo album. At this time, I think they did have a couple of artists on the label. They had Guilty and they had Envy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we used to take trips to Atlanta, meeting all these people, you know what I'm saying, around big people. You know what I'm saying? We taking trips to Atlanta. We in booths with nigga, Diddy over here, you know what I'm saying? One time, you walking by this DJ Khaled, you know what I'm saying? Niggas from Warner Brothers. Like, we was around big people, man, because Rob had a guy that was putting them in good positions, a good position to be in when you trying to break in the music industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And C. Neal had some rotations in the, you know what I'm saying, on the radio and stuff like that. So, man, we thinking like soon we finna take off, you know what I'm saying? So we doing all these different shows. I'm riding with C. Neal, you know what I'm saying? At this time I'm the hype man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the mic, you know what I'm saying? It's my partner, so you know, shit, hey, nigga, I'm a ad-lib your shit. You know what I'm saying? So he doing the shows, I'm right there with him on stage. So, you know, I think Guilt was the cameraman. You gotta think about it. This nigga Guilty is one of the most talented niggas to ever come from this area. Mm-hmm. And he the cameraman. He the man behind the camera, filming, and we doing shit for C. Neal because that's how much faith we had, you know what I'm saying, in our partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga, you gonna break us.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Rob putting the money up, like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So, after all that shit, you know, that's at this point, Envy wouldn't even come out the room. Like, we'll go do a show, Envy will stay in the room and just be doing music and shit. Like, that nigga Envy, he weird like that, but you know what I'm saying? So,
Shout out to Envy.
hell yeah. So after that, man, after C. Neal, I don't know, but he decided not to continue with the solo thing. So, cause he came to us like, man, we're gonna form, you know what I'm saying, this group. You know what I'm saying? We like, shit, bad. You know what I'm saying? We like, we're gonna grab such and such, such and such. So when he was saying like, we're gonna grab who? So we start grabbing people. You know what I'm saying? So you know me, Guilt, already there. You know what I'm saying? I think Envy had wandered back off, you know what I'm saying, because he Envy. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, we go grab Freeze. You know what I'm saying? Sam Freeze.
Yeah.
One of the coldest producers, rappers, engineer, man, do everything. Like,
shout out to Sam Freeze.
super
man.
cold. You know what I'm saying? So this time, another point, we had Danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danger. You got the Mac. You know what I'm saying? We got the Mac. So at this point, we had the Mac, man.
I didn't know that.
At senior
I
album
didn't know
release,
the Mac was with Iowa either.
he wasn't committed, but he was there. He
Brown,
had
y'all.
he
Brown.
was there. He was there at the senior's album release. So we had the Mac. You know what I'm saying? I guess he was thinking about coming on, but he ended up not coming on. He went and grabbed Bam Rogers.
Shout out to Bam.
You know what I'm
Rest
saying?
in peace.
Man, run the
Love
grab.
Bam.
Bam Rogers,
Love
man. Like,
Bam.
you got to think about it. Bam was way before his time, man. Bam
sure
Rogers
was.
was incredible. Like, this dude could rap, he could sing, he could create, he can make beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, he do everything. You know what I'm saying? He do everything,
At
man.
a high level.
At a very
Yeah.
high level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was super crazy. So after we grabbed Bam, he grabbed Bam because he had a plan for Bam like you know, Bam had won 106 in Park.
Yeah.
So he gonna try to
Yeah.
market Bam to like I think like Disney and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he had grabbed Bam. And after he grabbed Bam, you start grabbing my cousins like Alpha, Mailman, and Alpha was super cold lyricists, man. Them niggas go crazy.
Mailman so hard.
Yeah, man.
Freestyling too.
Man, free Mailman, man. Mailman, Alpha. Then, you know, we had to go grab my cousin Tweet because she wasn't going to leave us alone. We didn't grab Tweet. You know what I'm saying? And we got Laquilla Wright, you know what I'm saying, which is a dope singer. You know what I'm saying? She was super dope, too. And that's when we performed, you know what I'm saying, made the group, man. Our Way, you know what I'm
So
saying?
it was Our Way was C. Neal's idea.
I believe, yeah, it was C. Neal's idea because Rob was riding with C. Neal's the solo idea. So Our Way was, yeah, C. Neal's idea. And you got to think about it, man. People talk about, like, one of the hardest, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers come through here, man. Shit, Our Way had nothing but a loaded roster.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That roster was crazy. You could look at the roster, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it was crazy, man. Like, really unstoppable. Because the shit we did in Our Way, man, motherfuckers wasn't doing. For real, man. Like, I'll tell you one thing, man. We had did this song called Re-Entry, which
I
was
remember
which was gonna target like people that's re-entering the world like out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So that song had got all the way down there to, you know what I'm saying, Lil Rock and stuff like the heads down there. They wanted us to come perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, these folks want us to perform this song, man. So we going to perform this song, Re-Entry. It's touching people. Like, it's like grabbing people quickly. So, like, man, shit, we like, damn. We're not really thinking about, like, how big this song really could be. Because, like, shit, we really, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Like, okay, we'll go do it.
You had a verse on it?
Yeah. I wish I had that damn song. I would play it. But, man, the song was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was all us on there. I think it was me, Chester, Guilt Free, C. Neal.
I remember y'all
Mailman.
talking about the Lil Rock thing.
Yeah. So we going to perform in women's prisons, bro. Who you know going to perform in women's prisons like this? A group. You know what I'm saying? We go in there. We walk into women's prison. Man, these women thinking like they going crazy, man. Like we superstars. I feel like Yo Gotti walking in there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, man? They going so crazy, man. That's
Right.
all you hear, these women screaming loud and shit. We like,
Right.
damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We shit, you know, it make you feel
feel
look
good.
good.
No doubt
You know what I'm
about
saying?
it.
Make
No
you
doubt
feel
about it.
look good, man. You feel like, you know, but we really didn't know what we had, bro. We didn't know what Our Way really had because
Gotcha.
I think a lot of us got selfish and self-centered, like not thinking like what the fuck we really got here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, man? I had like some of the dopest tracks on that album, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't even know I used to get down. You know what I'm saying?
So you used to rap.
Man, cuz
You was hard.
I was hard.
You
cuz.
consider yourself hard.
I was hard, cuz.
Well, give us something.
I was
Give
hard,
us something.
man.
I know you
Sure,
got a song.
you got,
You got something
Tell,
wrong.
what song? What song? Is probably
got
one
the-
of your favorite songs.
Man, Juice was one of the hottest songs on the Our Way compilation
Juice. It's called
album,
Juice.
man. It's called Juice, man.
Man, give us
They
a
got
little
that
bit of
juice.
that. Give us a little bit of
You
that.
got a little
freak.
snippet of that, man.
Man, you know I got it. You sent it to me.
DJ Preach Boy, give him some, man.
Shout out to that juice.
Give him some of that juice.
You got the juice now. All right.
That's it right there.
He
That's
do
it,
own the
man.
rights. He own the rights to this song.
Talk shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run with it.
So ain't no features on this. This all you.
Me and Success, man. Me and Success right here. Justin.
I got that juice. Wetter than a pool. I got that juice.
Oh, B, you remember that shit, though?
I got that juice. Lex Luger. Freddy Cougar. Nigga loser.
Car Matt, my big shoes.
Call it double decker.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Juice.
Bro, hey,
It
listen,
was
that
hard.
roll hard, man.
Hard.
That was hard, though.
I got a couple bands in
Bro,
my in
got a
my
little rap
truth.
boy.
Which was so religious.
Which was so true religion. I see you,
Yeah,
Doc.
man.
That's up. Shout out to
Man,
you, bro.
I used to, I used to
Rodeo.
get down, man. I told Shav, man, you gonna bring me out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? You gonna bring me out of retirement. We gonna drop one of them hits on them, man.
Yes, sir.
Already,
Because
man.
you know what? I love music. Like that's
For sure,
why.
for sure.
That's why I became a DJ, man. I ain't gonna go there yet, but I love music. You know what I'm saying? That music has always been in me, man. So that's one of the albums. That's one of the songs off the album. Super dope, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think we had a big opportunity with Our Way that we didn't seize. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things that was going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't understand what we should have did and what we had. You know what I'm saying? So that was it, man. That was it. So when transition out of music, I mean, during that time, you know, I had kind of got like being in the studio. You know what I'm saying? You kind of think like you need certain things to be great. This episode of Real Talk Barbershop 870 is sponsored by
870 Trucking.
Where they specialize in general freight.
Give us a call at 870
870
278
278
2934.
2934.
Yes, sir.
You did.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You need like I was taking mollies and shit. I was drinking lean, smoking weed, all at the same time. I call it speedball. You know what I'm saying? That's the high I like. I like to be that high. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's a
you did
speedball.
You did it a lot.
I did it a lot.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day,
You said
man.
mollies,
every Molly, weed,
And lean.
and lean. And then once I ran out, I'm drinking liquor.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
run
saying?
come close to like ODN or
Man, it was at one point that man, we was at the studio, man, and shit, this after a night of being high all night, you know what I'm saying, kicking it, partying and shit. And shit, I just started feeling weird as hell one night, man. Like I started sweating and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I told C Neil, like, bro, I think you need to take me to the emergency room. He's like, you all right? I'm like, hell no. And I'm outside. It's cold as hell outside, man. I'm
Yeah.
in sweat. Like, I'm sweating hard. I'm like, man, you need to take me to the emergency room, bro. So we end up going. Long story short, we end up going, and hell, man, my blood pressure is at stroke level. You know what I'm saying? Like, at stroke level, like, they had to get my blood pressure down. Like, it was so high, bro. Just off of doing all these drugs and shit like that. So, end up getting past that, which I didn't listen. Didn't listen, man, you know. Hard head make a soft ass, right?
No, they tell 'em.
Shit, man, you know, I went back at it, doing the same shit.
So when you say you didn't listen, was the doctor telling you not to do it anymore?
Oh, shit. Well, I told them I had drunk an outdated energy drink, which I did, but I knew for a fact that it wasn't the fucking energy drink that fucking made my damn blood pressure this high. And they ass should have knew that shit too. You'd took my goddamn blood and shit.
They ought to know what it was.
They should have took my blood. They ain't do none of that shit. They just got my blood pressure down and said, oh, it's the energy drink.
And
You know what I'm saying? Let me go. So, nigga went backwards and shit. You know, I'm still doing music. I'm thinking that for me to perform and do this on this level, this what I need to do. This what I need. I need these things to be great at what I do. So, you know what I'm saying? I constantly did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Until I ended back up in the emergency room again.
Off the same situation.
Off the same situation. So now I'm developing anxiety when I get high. So I can't even smoke weed no more. If I smoke weed now, if I was to smoke weed at that time, it'll make my heart race so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, what the fuck? So I'm developing anxiety. So before I got well, because I'm still trying to smoke and shit, still trying to do these things. My heart is racing. So I didn't have no insurance. No insurance. I'm out here in the streets. No insurance, just living. You know what I'm saying? Not on shit. Wow. Not on anything I need to be on. You know what I'm saying? So I finally got healthy. I finally got Obamacare. Finally went to the hospital, went to the doctor. And the doctor told me, like, man, if you want to get better, you need to start smoking. I was smoking cigarettes at this time. Yeah, I was smoking cigarettes at the time. So that time, when he told me that, I stopped smoking cigarettes. I think I gave my pack to my cousin. Like, here, nigga, you had these hoes. Never smoked another cigarette since then.
Wow, shout out to
that.
But, yeah, that's amazing.
Hell yeah. So he ended up hooking me up with a specialist. He ended up seeing some shit, taking my x-ray, seeing some shit around my heart. So they hooked me up with a heart specialist. And I ended up finding out that I had pericarditis. Pericarditis is inflammation around the heart sac. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the pain and shit was coming that was in my chest. Excuse me. So I developed pericarditis. I can't sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? At this time, shit, God, you got my attention now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't want to die. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do none of this shit, man. Let me get this right. You know what I'm saying? So I end up going to treatment, getting on medicine, and I end up getting rid of, you know what I'm saying, it got cured. Pericarditis got cured. So now, you know, I done went through this, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of breaking up, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm trying to fly on the straight and narrow, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as drugs and shit, I'm not messing with anything now. So that's when I got on my fitness journey. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I got on my fitness journey, and I got in the gym. Man. I've been in the gym for about, about 8 years? 8, 9 years now. You know what I'm saying? That's all the time, like, 3-4 times a week. But that's when I got on the straight and narrow. I got in the gym, man, started working out, started thinking about my health, started thinking about my kids. You know what I'm saying? Start thinking about life, period. Because, you know what I'm saying, now I got to think about life. I got to live. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to live for my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm being selfish for doing all these things to my body. You know what I'm saying? I'm being selfish, trying to breaking my body down, putting all this bullshit in it. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking about just being healthy. So that's when I got in the gym, started working out with my big brother Wack. You know what I'm saying? I met Wack.
That actually became like a business for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It became a business, man. I started Push, man.
He started Push.
I started Push, man. Push stands for Positivity, Unity, Strength, and Health.
And you was training.
Also, I'm still a trainer. I'm a personal trainer.
And let me tell y'all from experience, if you was not ready and serious, do not hire this dude, man. Man, these dudes gonna make you quit.
I'm telling you, cause
he don't get you there though.
One thing you gotta understand, man, like when you go in that gym, man, we living to break them muscles down. Breaking them muscles down to build them back up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had to do with my mind, man. Like I had to get rid of all that negative and all that toxic shit that was in my mind, man, to get focused. Right. So once I got focused in that gym, man, I felt like I created a whole nother me. Because I started seeing a lot of people like, damn, dude, I'm super proud of you, man. Look where you at now. Like, nigga wouldn't even believe this road. Because the road they know a nigga that's party high, you know what I'm saying, kicking it, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. They don't know this guy that's in this gym grinding all day, you know what I'm saying, trying to get other people fit and healthy, you know what I'm saying? So that's the lifestyle I chose to live. You know what I'm saying? I went forward and I did it, you know what I'm saying? Like Push, like I wanted,
that's major.
I want Push to be, you know what I'm saying, like my vision for Push is it's going to be like for kids, like youth that want to go want to play ball at the next level, like anything. You know what I'm saying? Like to train them, to build them up, to make them stronger, faster. You know what I'm saying? Mentor them. You know what I'm saying? So they can become better. That's my vision for it, man. And I see it coming, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to just stay the course, and it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? With brothers like y'all, nigga can't fail. You know what I'm saying? For real. So after I got on my fitness journey, you know, became, you know, started doing things that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think I met. That's when I started hanging with my big brother, B. I met B, man, and James. Y'all was coach at elementary. You know, I've been knew y'all, but this when we started getting close. You know what I'm saying? I started coaching elementary basketball for Blau. And I'm still there to this day.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? By now,
Outstanding job.
basically running that
Program.
With the kids there, man, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, man. Just trying to make them better. You know what I'm saying? And putting that, you know what I'm saying, putting it in them for them to, you know what I'm saying, have that work ethic. And I always come in the gym ready to work. You know what I'm saying? Even outside the gym, just, you know what I'm saying, be on the right course and the right path, even outside the gym. So we still been at it. I'm going to stay at it. You know what I'm saying? And we developed, we started Mindset University off of that also. You know what I'm saying? That's an AAU program that's for the youth, man. Last year we had over 60 kids.
That's
Wow.
ran by you.
Wow.
Me and Jeff Eccles.
Wow.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And this year I plan on it being more kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we most definitely trying to get back to the youth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And build them up and make sure they got somebody that's going to be there, you know what I'm saying, for them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Sweet.
yeah, man. So after, you know, getting into my fitness journey, you know, life always takes a turn, you know what I'm saying? We live and we learn. So we going on, you know. Life started getting like, I started losing people. You know what I'm saying? I started losing people. I go to, we lost my Uncle Bink, man. If y'all know, if anybody know
Shout out to
Bink,
Bink. I know him for sure.
anybody know Bink, you know Bink was the super cool, man. Like the coolest cat you could ever meet, man. You know, my uncle was handicapped, man.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, man, he was murdered, man. He was murdered, man, by
Couldn't even defend us.
couldn't even defend himself, man. Nigga stabbed him in the back, little young guy, little young cat. Over some, my uncle sold like snacks and pops and candy and chips in the projects over there, in the white project,
Cool, yeah.
white projects over there, you call it.
My stomach.
Yeah, and then little cat, man, came in there and killed my uncle over some fucking change, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Some damn change, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit, if that shit didn't hurt, boy, shit was crazy, man. Because, like, prior to that, I had just took that trip with my uncle, man, to my brother's retirement in North Carolina. And he was telling us, like, man, I ain't never taking no trip like this no more because the trip was so long. It was like 15, 16 hours, something like that, 13, 14 hours. He was like, man, I ain't never taking no trip like this no more. We just laughing at him and shit. And, like, shit, about a few weeks later, man, or something like that, shit, he was murdered, man. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that shit fucked us up. Took a turn for the family. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got to keep living. So,
No doubt.
kept moving on, kept living and shit, you know. And August, I think that happened when that happened? January or February. We lost Uncle Binky. And in August, we lost my daddy.
This the
Lost
same
my-
year.
Yeah, this is the same year. It's 2020, I believe. 2021. 21.
21.
Lost my dad, man. Remember that day? I had just got done with the lawn service or whatever, and I went by the house because I'm going to softball practice that
I
day.
don't say that's when all three of us played.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to softball practice that day, and my daddy come outside. He like, I'm like, what's up, Pop? He like, nothing, waiting on your brother come in town. This Sammy. Sammy supposed to be coming in town. I'm like, oh, he coming today? He like, yep. I'm like, all right, Pops, I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? I got to make a run. You know, I'm finna go to the workout or whatever. He like, all right. I'm like, I love you. Left. I go to practice. Shit, man, I got like How many calls? Probably about 20, 30 calls, man. And I think I answered the phone. I called Nene back first, and she was like, call your mama. I was like, call my mama. I called my mama. She like, it's your daddy. Get to the hospital. I'm like, fuck. I said, okay. I remember myself. I sat down on the ground that day, and I was like, damn, my daddy gone, man.
Before you knew.
Before I
left the field.
Before I left the field, I just sat there. You know what I'm saying? They was still practicing. I'm sitting there on the field like, damn, man, my daddy gone. So at this time, I'm thinking about, like, everything, how life finna change now. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, like, it automatically hit me like, nigga, you finna have to step up like a mug. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is finna be your role. This is what I'm thinking already. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So I'm sitting there thinking that it really ain't hit me yet. So when I leave, go to the hospital. It's packed. My family there. Walk in. Mama crying. Sisters crying. Like, fuck, man. So they ain't told my mama and them that he gone yet. So we still there, you know what I'm saying? After a while, the doctor came out and told my mama he gone. And shit, everybody just erupted. And just to go, you know, you go to the back and you see them, you know what I'm saying, after they pass. You go in the back and see them. I never get this image on my head, you know what I'm saying? My daddy laying there with mouth open and he lifeless, you know what I'm saying? Boy, that shit didn't hurt. That shit torn the nigga, man. That shit was one of the most hardest things I ever had to endure in life. To lose such a strong man like my daddy was. Because my daddy was everything to everybody.
Right.
It wasn't nothing that my daddy wouldn't do for nobody.
Good guy.
And
For sure.
a lot of people see him, they always talk about how good of a person he was.
Yes, sir, he was.
Man, he was a good dude, man. Everybody in Blythe, like, they know Joe Jacobs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Don't nobody.
Yes, sir.
They always tell me, like, you remind me of him, you know what I'm saying? So, my bad, y'all got a little frog in my throat.
You
Yes,
good.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But,
Shout out to rest in peace, Joe Jacobs, man. Great guy. No doubt about it.
yeah.
One of the greats that walk around Blythe.
I always get a little choked up when every time I talk about my pops, man, because he meant a lot, you know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? So he was such a good dude, man. I appreciate everything that he instilled in me, man. He put a lot of good in me.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Showed me a lot. Taught me that you got to go out there and get it. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna give it to you.
No doubt about it.
You know what I'm saying? He showed me that you got to provide, you got to be there for your family. So I kind of took on that role, like, afterwards, to this day. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my mom knows ain't nothing that she can't call me for. My granny, my cousin, my sisters. And I'm gonna make it happen, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of see my dad in me too, you know what I'm saying?
He's definitely in you.
I see him in me too. So we lost my pop, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I think a few months later, we lose Bam. Lose Bam, man. Such a young. What's happening, y'all? This your boy Ro. And this episode of RTB 870 is sponsored by Jacobs Lawn Service. We licensed and insured. We do commercial and residential. When you don't want to get out there and cut that grass, give your boy that cash. Hey, and we got affordable prices. We're here to take care of all your lawn needs. So give your boy a call at 870-740-8534. That's 870-740-8534. You dig? Man, so we lose Bam. Shit, we grieving over Bam. We lose Pee-wee. That's my cousin Sharon, oldest son. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Pee-wee was murdered. Bam was murdered. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
All this in the same year?
It's all in the same year.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We like, damn, man. So we started catching L's, man. Like, I ain't recovered from Bink, my daddy, Bam, none of that. Losing up, Pee-wee. So now, like, death is just, feel like like shit, nigga used to it. Like, all right,
Immune to
Like you numb. to
like
it.
I'm numb to this shit. Like, all right, man, damn. Like it's kind of hard. Like you remember like all the good times that you had with your folks, but you still thinking like, damn, nigga, you gotta die too. So now all this shit, like, I'm developing, like, man, this anxiety shit already high on me. You know what I'm saying, from doing the drugs and shit. Now I'm developing a depression. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know, like, that you depressed, though. You don't even know that. I didn't know I was depressed, and people that saw me wouldn't even know it.
Right.
But I went to my mama one day. I was like, Mama, I don't feel like doing nothing. Like, I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to not just, you know what I'm saying? I not be here right now. You like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, son, I think you depressed. I'm like, fuck. I started thinking about it. Then I think Nene recommended me go see a counselor. So I got this account. I went and saw a counselor, man, and it's probably one of the best decisions I ever made in my life.
All right.
To go see her, and I learned a lot about myself. Learned a whole bunch about myself, and it helped a lot, man, because I found out that I was depressed. I was depressed, man. I was depressed. I was angry. I was hurt. I was grieving. All in one, you know what I'm saying? And I just didn't know how to express it. So my first session with her, I'm thinking like, man, I ain't gonna be able to talk. I ain't gonna be able to say shit. I go in there, man, I'm just talking up a storm.
Right.
And I find myself like crying to her, man. Don't even know this woman. But sitting there, she like, it's okay. I'm like, why the fuck am I crying to you, though? You know what I'm saying? But it helped a lot, man. I end up seeing her a lot, man, and kind of helped me heal a little bit, just a little, because I'm still trying to heal. So make it through, what's that, 20, 21?
Yep.
Make it through 21. Here go 22. Man, we get a call saying that my brother had committed suicide. It's my brother Jeffrey.
Oh, wow.
One of the twins in jail. Yeah, committed suicide. My brother Jeffrey had been locked up for, man, last time I seen my brother out, like, the free world, I think I was in, like, 10th grade.
Yeah.
10th grade, and he been locked up on some charges I heard that he didn't commit. He didn't commit that charge, but he took his life, man. And my brother, he was one of those people that when you going through some shit, he gonna uplift you. But he got life. He got life in jail.
So he had a life sentence.
He had a life
For
sentence.
something he didn't do.
Shit he ain't do. You know what I'm saying? So he had a life sentence. And every time you called him, man, that nigga was the most uplifting person you can ever talk to. Like Jeffrey, man, rest his soul, God rest his soul, man.
God
My
rest his
brother
soul.
was very special, man. And this shit, he didn't get to live his life. You know what I'm saying? He made a mark out here though, because he had a whole bunch of kids before he went to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother got a whole bunch of kids.
Rest in love, Joe.
I got nieces and nephews everywhere, man. But man, like just like you never knew, like bro was going through that shit, because when you talk to him, you know. But like shit, bro was depressed. Shit, I think he told Jason one time like he was seeing like people like demons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's a battle in the mind. You know what I'm saying? The mind, the battle is in the mind.
Ain't no doubt about it.
You know what I'm saying? So he battling all this shit in jail, but he ain't talking to nobody about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's no help. So man, jail broke my brother.
Wow.
You know, shit, he took his life, man. Like, and that shit ripped us again, man. Cause you know we trying to heal,
Right.
and shit, man. It just seemed like we just taking them hits back to back, man. Ain't nothing helping, man. We just me. I think I leaned more to drinking more. I just started drinking and and kind of got out my way. I wasn't focused anymore. Wasn't focused like I should be. You know what I'm saying? I lost focus. I went on the path that I should have been on. And shit, man, you know, you still gotta live. So life goes on. So we still in 21, and we lose my cousin Dontrell, Dottie P, to a car accident.
Man, you sure.
Man, Dottie P, man, like one of my
R.I.P. DP.
man, one of my favorite little cousins ever, man. I feel like Dottie P had a heart of gold, man. That nigga was a good cat, man. Was a good cat, man. And the way he died, I still can't believe it. It's unbelievable, bro. Still can't believe it, man. So shit, like I said, man, we just been taking hits.
Back to back to back.
Back to back, man. After Donnie P, we lost his daddy, Uncle Frank. We lost Uncle Frank. They just recently lost Uncle Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Then shit, this year we lost Uncle Jimmy. So it just, man, you know, man, it's been crazy, man. Rest in peace, Uncle Frank. Rest in peace, Uncle Jimmy, man. But to get to me now, I talked to James, man. James told me. Me and James had a conversation about. He told me about what we talked about. That told me about the cold showers. Remember you talked about the cold showers at one time.
Yeah.
All right, so
Anxiety.
You know, I talk about anxiety all the time, man. Anxiety is very tough. It's very tough to deal with. If you're not strong, you don't have things in place. It's gonna overwhelm you. It's gonna take you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna, you know, some people can't handle it. So I go to the doctor. They try to put me on anxiety medicine. I don't take any medicine. I'm not finna take that. So what I started doing is I started meditating. I take cold shower every morning. I meditate. I stretch and I listen to affirmations all the time. You know what I'm saying? All the time. That's every day. That's my everyday routine to get that mental, you know what I'm saying?
That fresh start of the day.
Fresh start every day, to be mentally focused every day, because one thing with anxiety, man, you thinking about things that ain't even happened to you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These things you thinking about, they ain't even happened yet. You thinking about things that could happen. This shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of what, this shit ain't even happen. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
The unforeseen future.
But these demons set up in your mind and shit, you have no other choice. You know what I'm saying? Feel like you don't have any other choice. So once you start putting all that, you know what I'm saying, that empowering and you know what I'm saying, to get that toxic, you know what I'm saying, thinking out your mind, man, you being able to deal with it and overcome and conquer that shit. So I say, man, like, I haven't been having any anxiety issues.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, God, because I've been praying every day. You know what I'm saying? Building that connection back too. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's been great. So it's been great for me, brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's about, you know, that's me, man. You know, me in a nutshell. I don't know if I left anything out or whatever. Y'all got any questions for me?
Man, you know,
You've been rolling.
you gave an outstanding story. I'm gonna say that much there, man. And dealing with that anxiety, that can be an extremely difficult thing.
Have you ever dealt with it?
Man, you know, I can't say I have. You know, I've dealt with a lot, but I don't know if I have dealt with that. But I have known people to deal with it, and like you said, a lot of people want to put you on medicine and stuff like that to deal with things, and sometimes you can have other stuff that you can do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And if that don't help, then you may have to go that route. You know, you know, if you're still dealing with it. But yeah, no doubt about it, man. You're doing what you need to be doing to deal with what you're dealing with. Because a lot of times we don't think about, you know, losing that many people back to back to back to back to back and so on. Mm-hmm. Right? Within, you know, a couple years. Yeah. You know, that, you know, you don't even know the mental stress that actually puts on you. Mm-hmm. You know, and a lot of times it just pile and pile and pile and pile, and you ain't dealt with nothing. You ain't even dealt with the root. Right. The first deal, because here come the second one. Yes. And then the second one is major because that's your daddy. Mm-hmm. Right? And then boom, boom, boom. So you have anxiety and you have stress and you have all kind of stuff that you're dealing with, and you don't know how to deal with that stuff. And a lot of times we try to deal with, as black men for sure, we try to deal with it ourselves, right? Instead of going to get some help.
Right.
You know, so yeah, so you're doing what you're supposed to do to get you some help. doing everything that you can to put inside you. Because like a lot of times too, we, whatever we put inside us, that means if you put negative stuff inside you or positive, it's gonna come out.
It's gonna come out.
So you definitely doing what you need to be doing.
Get what you put in.
Yeah, no doubt. So you're doing what you need to be doing to have a better role.
Right.
And you becoming a better role.
For sure, man. For sure, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate y'all, man. Because it's never a time when I can't call y'all. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt about it.
And reach out, and y'all gonna be there for me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna give me that counsel I need. You know what I'm saying? That pickup I need. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna motivate me. So, you know what I'm saying? To have a group of brothers like you guys, it's very special because a lot of people don't have that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, when I fall off my wagon, I might get mad sometimes, but, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, super thankful for y'all. Thankful
for
you know
you
what I'm
too,
saying?
man.
Shit, man, it's nothing but love from here, man.
No doubt
It's
about
nothing
it.
but love over here, man. You know what I'm
Great
saying?
story, bro.
Appreciate it, bro, man.
Story, man.
Sure.
Appreciate y'all listening.
Great life.
Really, man. Thank you for accepting the offer to come sit down with
Yeah,
us.
man. I ain't had no choice.
It was time.
No
It
choice.
was his time.
It was my time, man. It
Well,
was
shout
my
out to
time.
you though. You did an outstanding job,
It
man.
was my time. Hey, all right, before I go,
Yeah,
where the
close
camera
up.
at? Nas, right there.
Yeah, we're going.
Man, hey, I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? Like James said, black man, it's okay to go get help. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like, we deal with a lot of shit. We try to take on a lot of shit. It's okay, man. It's okay if you're not okay. It's okay to
good.
say it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to go talk to somebody about it.
Good.
Because
It's
you're going to
good.
feel better once you get it out. And people that deal with depression and anxiety, man, meditate. Get some of that toxic shit out your brain, man. The thinking. It's all about, like I said, the battle is in the mind. You know what I'm saying? The battle is in the mind, man. You got to get it out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, talk about it. Meditate. Pray. You know what I'm saying? Find understanding. You know what I'm saying? You'll overcome it without medicine. You know what I'm saying? It's big rodeo in this motherfucker. That's from me.
Big
to
rodeo.
you.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Big Rodeo.
Shout out to
You know
Big
what I'm
Rodeo,
talking
not the
about?
little one.
Shout out to
Yes,
Big Girl.
sir.
Hey,
Yes,
man,
sir.
again, we appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
And you did good. You brung that out of you.
Man,
sir.
it's in it. It's in whatever's
It was
in you.
And it came out of you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ro.
Yeah, it's your boy Ro.
It's your boy, Preach Boy Spann.
It's your boy Bebe the Motivator.
And I am JR, a.k.a. Mr. Rogers.
You tuned in to Real Talk Barbershop 870.
Get it?
We out.